Hi, my name is Jack Hawkins. I'm the Yakima County Coroner.
What have you done in the past 9 years to improve the Yakima County morgue?
First of all, we've come out of the dark ages into the state-of-the-art examination room and coroner facility. The examination room is now a negative pressure room, which means all airborne and bloodborne pathogens stay in the exam room. Nothing filters out of the exam room, and we are able to do tissue and bone and cornea donations at our facility. I have put in a new exam table and lighting to obviously make it easier and better for our examinations to examine any evidence that is gathered during the autopsy. The entrance to the exam room is now in the back of the exam room. We do not have to go through the office space with the deceased to get to the exam room in our storage facility for our deceased. We have a private visiting and viewing area for family. If we have a loved one that's there and they want to spend some time with them before they go to a funeral home or before we do our exam, that is offered to them, and we're able to facilitate that. We are also able to weigh the individuals as we bring them in, which is critical for any examinations that we're doing during autopsy. Our storage facility now, we can store tissue, bone, blood, and DNA cards, DNA specimens, as well as store all supplies, gloves, biosuits, body bags, and general supplies. Well, I've also set up screening areas for x-rays and CT scans, obviously, that we have and we use regularly for examination of a deceased. The exam room is large enough now to facilitate doctors, myself, assistants, prosecutors, law enforcement, and evidence technicians. The exam room is also used to train future forensic pathologists. The facility meets all safety standards and one of the best in the Northwest. I've updated removal equipment from vehicles to equipment needed for safe removal. Doesn't make any difference whether we're called to the mountains or wherever we're called to make a removal. We can do it safe and facilitate that removal. General office area, we've come from one workstation to 3 workstations. The air quality now, obviously, in the office area is livable. Because of the negative pressure room, there's no biohazard for employees or anybody visiting the morgue. All records are computerized, and computerized because we have to keep those records forever. We have to keep the hard copies forever, so we're able to store those now in our new facility. We have enough room to do that. It's a more efficient and safe facility for all employees, investigators, and visitors that come to the facility. It's also, as I stated, we now have enough room to handle multiple victims and also to hold remains that have not been claimed, unclaimed remains, and are able to, until we get those to the loved ones, get their loved ones.
So, where do you want to take the direction of the coroner's office in your next term?
I want to continue in the directions I have guided the coroner's office in the last 9 years, working with the citizens of Yakima County, law enforcement, prosecutors, and courts to complete all investigations for citizens of Yakima County to help them through their loss, to be more involved in prevention of suicide. I'm working with the suicide prevention people in Yakima County, and we're obviously review all suicides and try to find ways that maybe we can help people so that they don't take that step. Children death prevention. We do child review boards to see if there's something that could have been done to prevent the death, and if it is, to get that information out to mothers, families, and stuff, so that we can prevent any further child deaths that may have happened that way. Drug overdoses is an epidemic now. Our opioid is going through the ceiling, and try to get that information out to the people that are using drugs, and what's safe and what's not. Obviously, we don't feel any drug abuse is safe, but if there's a fentanyl epidemic, people need to know that. And facilitate organ, cornea, bone tissue donations, and also to expedite the tests for drug abuse. And I'm working with labs now. I have another lab that I'm using. So on our toxicology, we're now able to get those results in 5 to 7 days instead of 5 to 6 months. I have to pay a little more for that, but I'm budgeting for that. I have to remove some money from one area to another, but this is something that's very important to the investigation of all deaths, and this is something that we're able to do now.